Well, here's something that absolutely nobody saw coming. Here's the headline from business.com. Job seekers with non-binary gender pronouns on their resumes are less likely to be contacted by employers. It says that new research finds non-binary job seekers face clear bias in hiring processes. And is it really a bias, or is it just kind of, I don't know, common sense? I mean, if only somebody could kind of get to the heart of this. Oh, wait, somebody did.
So if I was like hiring and I saw pronouns, here's what I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume you're obviously very liberal. So I'm going to assume you're one of those people that is super far left. I'm going to assume you're not a very hard worker. You are either a female or you're a probably not straight guy. So everything in the office is going to have to cater to you, your feelings, your needs, and your emotions. So everyone around you is not going to be able to be themselves and walk on eggshells. Why would anyone want someone like you unless everyone's like you in a work environment? You're going to be the laziest person. You're going to be the most entitled, complain the most, and I think you're going to be the first to sue. So shocker that pronouns weren't helping you guys. Sorry, is there anything I missed there?
Tough, but fair. And if you're offended by that, you're probably making everybody around you miserable 24/7. You ever hear of this? Aposematic signals. What are those? Aposematic signals are primarily visual, using bright colors and high contrast patterns such as stripes. Warning signals are honest indications of noxious prey, because conspicuousness evolves in tandem with noxiousness. Thus, the brighter and more conspicuous the organism, the more toxic it usually is. So animals such as snakes and poisonous frogs and other creatures have developed a way to warn other creatures that they are toxic and to stay away from them. And I think that might be part of this, at least subconsciously, because if you're putting your pronouns on your resume, you're definitely pretty far left. And if you're pretty far left, you probably don't want to work in the first place. So this is a good way of being able to not work and say, hey, I put out a resume. I don't know what happened. People won't hire me. I even put on my best gimp suit for the picture. Because you got to know what you do when you put those pronouns on the resume. It says here it's a clear bias in hiring processes. Can you really be biased against something that doesn't exist, though? I mean, did you see that video about the woman who's talking about frog self, people who like frogs, so then that's their gender now, is their frog self or something stupid like that? See, that's not real. So how can you be biased against it? I mean, here's a bunch of crazy there's an infinite number of genders now, right? They can't all be real. How about the very first one here? This is alphabetical order. A bigender. What does that mean? It says experiencing two distinct genders, either simultaneously or at different times, but only feeling a loose or vague connection to each gender while also not feeling that any part of the gender is neutral or neither. So, total bullshit, because that's not real. You might as well just say, my gender is bullshit. How about aerogender? That sounds real. Where an individual's gender relies highly on their setting and or atmosphere, which can be composed of a great number of things. I bet you it can. For example, who they're around, their level of comfort, the temperature, the weather, the time of the year, etc. Yeah, so I mean, you can say you're that. You can say you're that. You can even put it on your resume. Or you can just put on your resume, please don't hire me because my narcissism makes everybody else uncomfortable. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.